So just 2 days to go for the big ceremony in Ayodhya, but politics already peaking. Bharatiya Janata Party has strongly hit back as senior Congress leader Digvijay Singh after he claimed that the temple is being constructed at an inauspicious time, and that is why BJP leaders are getting a divine punishment. He has called Home Minister Amit Shah and other BJP leaders COVID infection a result of having ignored the Hindu faith. Digvijay Singh has also asserted that Prime Minister Modi and UP Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath should not join Ayodhya Bhumi Puja. Several BJP leaders, including Shivraj Singh Chauhan, have already slammed Digvijay Singh, saying Congress never accepted Lord Ram and the party is now making noises when the construction is about to begin for the temple. All right, and there we are with the live visuals coming in from Ayodhya. Chief Minister of the state of Uttar Pradesh, Yogi Adityanath, has reached Ayodhya again. He's taking stock of the situation. Remember, since the past few days, he has made visits to Ayodhya. He is taking stock of situation before Prime Minister Modi and about 200 other invitees will be present. And the Chief Minister, others seem to be for now ensuring social distancing and also wearing a mask.
हर शुभ कार्य के लिए मुहूर्त देखा जाता है और चतुर्मास में कोई शुभ कार्य नहीं होता है, शादी विवाह नहीं होता है। तो फिर राम मंदिर का शिलान्यास 5 अगस्त को, जो कि भादों में आता है, उसमें क्यों किया जा रहा है? तो उन्होंने पूरा हमारे वेदों से पूरा उसका उल्लेख करते हुए और ज्योतिषाचार्य के जो प्रमुख बिंदु हैं उनको भेजते हुए उन्होंने कहा कि ये बिल्कुल गलत हो रहा है, जिसको मैंने अपने फेसबुक पे डाला, उन्होंने भी अपने फेसबुक पे डाला।
All right, so let's go across directly.
समझता हूँ कि दिग्विजय सिंह जी कोई पंडित तो हो नहीं गए। ये काम करना है, निकालना, मुहूर्त निकालने का काम ये ब्राह्मणों का है, ज्योतिषी का है। और किसी को अगर कोरोना हो जाए, किसी को कुछ हो जाए तो इसका मतलब क्या, मुहूर्त खराब है। राम मंदिर का मुहूर्त अपनी जगह है और लोगों के स्वास्थ्य अपनी जगह है। इस प्रकार की शरारतपूर्ण बयानबाजी करना इतने बड़े नेताओं को शोभा नहीं देता।
ये तो बहुत सोच के 5 अगस्त का शुभ दिन रखा गया है और मोदी जी बिना मुहूर्त के कुछ करते ही नहीं है। चाहे धारा 370 हो, चाहे ट्रिपल तलाक हो, चाहे मंदिर का मामला हो, पूरब से पश्चिम, उत्तर से दक्षिण, न कोई झगड़ा, खून का एक कतरा भी कहीं नहीं गिरा। इससे बढ़िया मुहूर्त कुछ और हो नहीं सकता।
कोई धार्मिक यज्ञ हवन होते थे, अच्छे काम होते थे तो आसुरी शक्तियां विघ्न बाधा के रूप में उपस्थित होती थी। कमोबेश यही काम दिग्विजय सिंह जी कर रहे हैं। भारतीय संस्कृति और सभ्यता को जितने से अच्छे से समझने वाले लोग हैं, जिन्होंने मुहूर्त निकाला है, इनने किस पंडित से निकाला मुझे नहीं मालूम।
मैंने अखबारों में पढ़ा है सोनिया जी अस्पताल में थी, शायद कल छुट्टी हुई होगी जी। तो दिग्विजय जी ने उनको अपनी ट्वीट में शामिल क्यों नहीं किया? ये जो संयोग होते हैं कि कोई बीमार पड़ा, अपने सार्वजनिक कर्तव्यों को पूरा करते करते वो इस संक्रमण से बचना कई बार मुश्किल हो जाता है। वो मुश्किल हुआ, इसको किसी देवता का कोप मानना, दिग्विजय सिंह जी से हमको यही उम्मीद है।
जिस प्रकार से न्यायालय में कपिल सिब्बल ने विघ्न डालने की कोशिश की, जो असफल रहे, उसी प्रकार से दिग्विजय सिंह अब भूमि पूजन में विघ्न डालने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं। वह उसी एजेंडा के तहत है जिसके तहत कांग्रेस पार्टी सोनिया गांधी के नेतृत्व में राम मंदिर के प्रति अपने विरोध को जगजाहिर करती रही है।
All right, let's go directly now to the ground in Ayodhya. My colleague Aishwarya Paliwal is in Ayodhya to track all the latest. So, Aishwarya, politics already peaking, but this time it is not on other political lines, but this time Digvijay Singh saying that this is inauspicious. So, how is it being seen in Ayodhya? What are the reactions coming in? Take us through.
Well, let me tell you, the atmosphere here in Ayodhya is very jubilant. In fact, all those people who are the residents of Ayodhya have been waiting for this day, and a couple of them with whom we spoke with are saying that they are elated. Let me tell you what Ayodhya at the moment looks like. It is a sea of yellow. I'll ask my camera person Pradeep to pan and to show you the entire streets. The houses have been painted yellow. It's all a sea of yellow from where I can see it. Let me also tell you that the other color which is seen here in Ayodhya at the moment is the Bhagwa color, or is the orange color. You can see atop the houses also, almost all the houses have these flags. So definitely the people here are very enthusiastic. They are very enthused by the fact that on the 5th of August, Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be here. Let me also tell you, very stringent protocols are being put in place, and regular checking of the entire area is also something which has been done. Just a few minutes back on this very road, we saw how the Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, Yogi Adityanath, was also on an inspection. In fact, he was accompanied by the district magistrate. He was taking stock of the preparations made so far. Back to you.
All right, very interesting. So the ground sentiment is more about jubilation for now, not getting into the politics of it. Aishwarya, please stay on with me, because National Affairs Editor Rahul Srivastav is also in Ayodhya to bring us all the latest. Rahul, this has come as a very intriguing political attack. This has not come from Owaisi or any other Neta attacking the Bharatiya Janata Party, but this is within about the inauspicious time and saying that all the infections that are coming is because of not following the auspicious timing.
See, what I would like to say is that right behind me there is a press conference being carried out by Mr. Champat Rai, who is a very old VHP RSS functionary, and I met him for the first time at the time of the Shilanyas in 1989, and he has been around, and he is now part of the Sri Ram Tirth Kshetra Samiti. Now, what he has just now spoken about this very fact, that when you are building a temple for Lord Ram, there is no auspicious or inauspicious period. It's a temple dedicated to the Lord himself. So the VHP, the BJP and others are totally trying to ignore and sidestep all those stars and constellation questions which are being raised. And what we are being told, that an elaborate exercise is being put in place, perhaps to please the spirits, the holy spirits, and ward off the evil spirits. Interestingly, we have just been informed that nearly 175 odd invitees will be there at the Bhumi Pujan on the 5th of August. This includes Prime Minister, of course. Beyond him, RSS Chief Mohan Bhagwat, his deputy, saints from belonging to 36 philosophical streams of Hinduism will be there. Also, one of the key litigants from the Muslim side in the Babri land dispute, Mr. Ansari, has also been invited. Interestingly, it's not a one-day puja prayer here in Ayodhya. It's a 3-day thing. Today, I have learned is that today was the first in the series of 3-day puja prayers, in which today was a Ganesh puja. Lord Ganesh is the first one to be worshipped as per Hindu belief. Saints from Varanasi, Delhi and Ayodhya performed it. Tomorrow will be a Ram Archa prayer, which will be performed by saints from Ayodhya. And day after will be the Bhumi Pujan. Several interesting elements are rolling out, how lots of Hindu tradition and customs are going to be followed as far as the prayer is concerned. Of course, we are getting the details. We'll be sharing them with you later.
Lovely. Thank you so much, Rahul Srivastav. But stay on with me. I don't want to let you and Aishwarya go so soon, because we're going to track for the next few minutes as well. Holy city of Ayodhya is now getting ready to witness the historic temple Bhumi Puja on Wednesday. But there are just 2 days left. So Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath has reached, and he's overseeing the preparations. According to reports, he will first review preparations until 5th in the evening, and soil from 1,500 places and water, holy water from 100 different rivers have been brought for the temple construction. The ceremony, which had 208 guests earlier, has been cut to 170 to about 180 due to the pandemic. PM Modi will be gracing, of course, the mega event attended by Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath, RSS Chief Mohan Bhagwat. Former Ayodhya litigant Iqbal Ansari also was the first to get the invitation, and he has decided to welcome Narendra Modi. Prime Minister Modi will lay the foundation stone of the temple, will arrive at 11:15 a.m. on 5th of August. He will directly go to Hanuman Gadi temple to offer prayers, then head to the Ram Janmabhoomi complex as well.
मुख्य फोकस है कोविड-19 को ध्यान में रखकर कोविड-19 के प्रोटोकॉल को मजबूती से लागू करना है और प्रशासन इस बात को ध्यान में रख कर के ही काम कर रहा है कि आज सायंकाल से ही, यद्यपि एक पहले से लागू है, लेकिन अयोध्यापुरी में आगमन के लिए वही लोग यहाँ पर आए जो आमंत्रित हैं। इसलिए सभी से हमारी अपील है कि ट्रस्ट ने जिस प्रकार की व्यवस्था बनाई है उस व्यवस्था के साथ ही हम सब जुड़े।
तैयारियां हो गई हैं, बाकी की तैयारियां हो रही हैं। देश के मूर्धन्य महात्मा संत बता रहे हैं और मोदी जी और योगी जी तो रहेंगे ही। इसके अलावा देश के महान संत कृपा करके आ रहे हैं। बड़ा दिव्य और भव्य आयोजन होगा।
मेरे एक वाक्य को ही समझिए, भारत की भूगोल का प्रत्येक हिस्सा यहाँ होगा। लगभग संत महात्मा मिलाकर 250 व्यक्ति कुल होंगे। हमने इकबाल अंसारी को निमंत्रण दिया है।
देखिए 9 नवंबर को सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने जो है मुकदमे का फैसला हो गया। पूरे जो है हिंदुस्तान के मुसलमानों ने कोर्ट का सम्मान किया, इसलिए हम मुसलमान है का हिंदुस्तान का संविधान मानते हैं। अब जो है कोई झगड़ा नहीं है हिंदू मुसलमानों का। सवाल आज है, आज हमें ये जो कार्ड मिला है, अयोध्या धर्म की नगरी है और हमारे यहाँ जो तहजीब है, गंगा जमनी तहजीब है हिंदुओं में, वो बरकरार है।
राम भक्त के नाते से ही सारा काम वहाँ टिका है। राम भक्त के नाते से ही सारा काम हो रहा है। जो भी इसमें जुड़े हैं सब राम भक्त के कारण से ही काम कर रहे हैं। भव्य दिव्य राम का मंदिर बनेगा, वो सब राम भक्ति के कारण से ही बनेगा।
कि बहुत लोग आने को उत्सुक हैं, ना आने का उन्हें दुख है, लेकिन मंदिर बन जाएगा तब रामलला बैठेंगे, तब बहुत बड़ा जन समुदाय यहाँ इकट्ठा होगा। शायद अयोध्या में जगह न दिखाई पड़े, इतने लोग आएंगे।
Right, we're returning now to the ground in Ayodhya. National Affairs Editor Rahul Srivastav, also Aishwarya Paliwal is there in the holy town. Rahul, first to you. But what I can see from the list of invitees, some of those senior faces that were so directly and controversially associated with the Ram Janmabhoomi movement are not going to be there on the big day.
You see, the pandemic is a concern. Certainly, that there is an age group which ICMR has stipulated that people above the age of 65 stand a greater risk as far as the illness is concerned, and the cases of fatalities have been higher. And last month, in the last week of the last month, Amit Shah, the Home Minister, had gone and met LK Advani and spoken to him about a range of issues that included also his deposition in the Babri demolition case as well as this issue. Now the concern was that Advani is already beyond over 90 years of age. Murli Manohar Joshi has also an octogenarian, and that is why, keeping in mind the risk, it has been decided they will be joining through a video conferencing facility. So one is hoping, and some sources are saying, it is a possibility that both Mr. Advani and Mr. Murli Manohar Joshi may be saying a few words as far as the ceremony of Bhumi Pujan is concerned. It would be quite a moment for LK Advani. I have followed him from 1990 Rath Yatra in Somnath, and in the last few years, whenever there has been talk of the temple or the court case, even at the moment when the judgment came out in the Babri Masjid Ram Janmabhoomi dispute case, it was an extremely emotional LK Advani who had said that somehow it's a long cherished dream for him. So of course it's a moment they would have liked to be here, but then certainly the pandemic has created several restrictions.
And Rahul, just quickly, because from what I can hear in the ambience is there is I think religious music being played on the streets of Ayodhya. So is that through the town that you can hear such music playing? Is it in specific areas? The ground feeling for us, Rahul.
See, one thing, Chaiti, the Ram Janmabhoomi movement was a movement between a friction between some saints here and some others who were part of the mosque. But from the mid-80s, the VHP and several organizations took over that that movement. They spearheaded the movement by rallying all the saints. There are nearly 3,000 odd temples and mutts in Ayodhya. And there is a large population of saints of different hues of Hinduism in the city. And perhaps Ayodhya is going to be highlighted like never before. See, people have talked about a Ram temple. It's been promised for years. But this is the moment. So it's not just music playing out on every street in Ayodhya through loudspeakers. But everywhere you see saffron buntings, you see posters and hoardings and Om and letters with depicting Lord Ram's picture. I think it's a big Kodak moment also, which is going to play out over the next 3 days.
All right, Rahul, please stay on with me. I want to go now to Aishwarya Paliwal as well, because Aishwarya, you're right there on the streets of the holy town. For the viewers, what do you see around you? It seems, of course, the government has gone all out to put all the saffron buntings everywhere. But just the sentiment that has been there in Ayodhya, what do you see on the streets there?
Well, let me tell you, you can see that a priest is atop the temple and he's making sure that the temple is clean for the 5th of August. Now, these visuals themselves are very telling. They show how enthusiastic the people and the priest here alike are. Now, from what we understand, the cleaning of the Lord Hanuman is taking place at the moment. This is also a part of the sanitization drive which we are seeing being done in this temple. This is the main Hanuman Gadi temple. This is the place where Prime Minister Narendra Modi will also come. Just a few minutes back, we saw the visuals of how the entire temple was being sanitized, and now we see a priest atop the temple making sure that the lighting is proper and also sanitizing the idol of Lord Hanuman. So yes, this is the kind of enthusiasm that people have, and the entire town has been painted yellow. So from you see afar, you will be able to see a sheet of yellow being spread upon. It looks like a sheet of yellow has been spread upon the entire city of Ayodhya.
And perhaps here's hoping that it will be mainly religious and a personal issue with the divine and not politics, as has played out for Ayodhya over so many decades and centuries. Rahul Srivastav and Aishwarya Paliwal will be in Ayodhya. They'll get us all the latest till August 5.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.